who the heck are you to become qualified to be an earth science teacher?
Yeah.
You're about the last person in the world that I know that I would expect to learn about the stars or astronomy or just what the world provides us from earth science. Tell us about the role of Aquinas Institute in these many things that have shaped your life. Where do you begin this story?
Yeah, I should tell you about the rocks and minerals segment of earth science, buddy. Because when I took the job over, the gentleman I was filling in for said, "You're going to have a lot of trouble here, Vito." And I said, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to blow it out." This Aquinas is about perspective, right? Which I think is the 6th or 7th block on the sabbatical wheel. It's like extended family to me. I mean, the minute we've talked about this before, we brought those 2 gentlemen up and you were gracious enough to present to them. Coach Wooden would have been proud of you that day. But you walk in those doors and the first thing you see is their motto. It's actually on a marble floor. It goes about 30 feet. Teach me goodness, discipline, and knowledge. And the first time I saw it, I thought, what more can you expect from an institution, educational or otherwise? Teach me goodness, discipline, and knowledge. And I started there as a football coach, 2007. I remember that because we won the state championship that year. And, I've done that for the last 14 years until I had the medical issue. We talk about that later if you want. But I started as a football coach in Leo. It's the best experience of my life. Why? Okay. I coached 10, 12 years prior to that at a suburban school. Aquinas is in the middle of the city. It's very, very diverse. Enough said. Okay. And so I got to see that side of life, what those kids in the inner city go through each and every day. It would bring you to tears. I've taken them home. I've had them in my house. They are so loving, so respectful. Okay. And the parents are some of them are working 2 and 3 jobs to change the cycle, to get their kids through there. And it gave me the opportunity to change people's lives. And I told you once before, many times, it's not about what you've obtained. It's about the lives that you've changed. It gave me that opportunity. The other opportunity that it gave me, which was great, is it allowed me to reconnect with my family. I'm substitute teaching, and I'm seeing 3 of my grandkids in the halls every day. And they're coming up, Papa Vito, and giving me a hug and a kiss. The other kids are calling me Papa Vito. Kids that aren't even part of the family. Remember the one time I gave the Morgan, who was the oldest, she graduates this year. She comes up and gives me a kiss in the hallway. And this teacher looks at me and she said, "You can't do that." I said, "Why?" "We don't allow that there. That's my granddaughter. I'm going to do that. And you know what? If other kids want to come up and hug me because I'm a hugger, we're going to do that too." Right? I got to spend time with Sean, my oldest child, I should say, my only son.
Yeah.
15 years we coached together. 15 years, 4 or 5 months a year, I got to see him every day. And you and I are going through this sabbatical. We've done it a couple of times. We're doing it now. What is the 90% of the people, if not more, are saying, "I want to reconnect. I've spent too much of my career worrying about business, making money. I got to get back. I got to renew the relationships with my family and friends." That's what Aquinas did for me. And it's like family. When I walk in to the front door there, I feel like I'm home, as close as you can get to that.
Yeah.
And by the way, when we talk about the next big project is you, I've been living that for the last 20 years.